Hey guys, this is Pixel Dan coming to you from the 2016 New York Toy Fair, and I'm here at the Funko booth with Cameron to talk about some of the great, exciting new product that Funko has on display at the event. So how's the event going for you?
It's been amazing. We've gotten a really great response from all of our new lines, all the new figures from familiar lines as well, so we're just excited to show all the stuff that we have in store for the year.
Excellent. So talking about those new lines, let's start there. What do we have right here behind us?
So right here is our big emphasis on Five Nights at Freddy's. So if you're not familiar, it's a mobile game. It appeals to people of all ages, lots of different players all over the world. So we just want to hit it hard, and we want to do a lot of new things with it. So as you can see, there's a number of things. We're doing a lot of plush. We're doing big plush. We're starting to do things like we're getting into the digital space with Mymoji. So Mymoji is going to be a blind bag that's going to retail for about $3. And you get one Mymoji and 3 downloads for use in text or social media, stuff like that. So it's a nice little digital package with a nice piece of little vinyl figure as well to commemorate the game. We also have water bottles, which are new. We've never done that before. We have sets of 2-inch figures. We also have a Build-A-Figure set with 5-inch figures. We're doing a lot of stuff, obviously. So 5-inch figures that come with a little piece that if you collect all 5, you can create Springtrap, which is one of the big villains from the game. So yeah, cool. So we're really trying to do some innovative stuff. You may notice that we're doing like a lot of new like pop or like home type stuff. So we have keychains, we have like these tags over here. So we're really trying to hit it hard and do different things with it.
That is cool. Yeah, and I love the variety of stuff you have here. You know, the action figures, and you got the mystery minis, and yeah, so many cool things for this brand.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's an interesting one because there are so many characters. You can kind of legitimize doing a whole run, a whole wave of a certain type of new figure, and just say, here's the 5, or the ones that we really want to hit. The one that the things that are not over here, there aren't any pop tees over here, but we're doing Five Nights pop tees, which are going to be really great. That's another line that we're really trying to stress this year. So make sure you check those out too.
Awesome. So some really cool stuff for Five Nights at Freddy's coming from Funko, and you guys have a couple other new lines that we're going to take a look at here next. So now I'm standing here with Yoko, and she's going to show us some of the awesome new, like Playmobil and all kinds of exciting.
We've got a few exciting new things here. First, we just announced our partnership with Playmobile. It's bigger than the traditional Playmobil figures. We're using our licenses on it, still articulated. They're going to be packaged individually, retailing around $15.
Okay.
So we're really excited to debut this line, and I hope people get how different it is from the regular one and how cool they are. I think it might be one of those figures you need to see in real life to really get it and love it. So.
Well, that's like when I saw them in person. Like I knew that they were going to be bigger, but when I saw them in person, that like really put into perspective.
Bigger, right? Yeah, they're very cool. We're excited about that to see what else we can do in that line also. Personally, I'm very excited for our new Rock Candy line. It's our new 5-inch stylized vinyl line. We're starting with DC, with Batgirl, a couple different Batgirls, Babs of Burnside, one of my favorites. 2 different Wonder Woman, the classic Wonder Woman, the new movie version of Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, and Supergirl. And we also just announced our Barbie partnership. Oh, cool. So that's one of the first things we're doing with Barbies, the Rock Candy line, and then you'll see the mystery minis also. So we're very excited about that. And then down below you'll see more of the new Mymojis with My Little Pony, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, and DC here also.
Sweet, yeah, because we saw those with the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. So you're doing them for lots of licenses: DC, Minions, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What we're starting with, so it's going to be a lot more.
That's really cool. So yeah, Funko's doing a lot of really great new stuff here, and there's some really cool other things that we're going to be taking a look at here next. Okay. All right, Cameron. So tell us what we've got over here with Reaction.
Well, as you can see, we're doing some big things with it. First, you can see the Aliens commemorative 3-pack that we're going to do. So it's going to be the Queen Alien and then Ripley in the Power Loader suit. So it's going to come as a 3-pack with Reaction, and that's going to be coming out later this year. And on top of that, we have a new line that we're talking about that's going to be a little bit like Reaction mixed with Legacy. So the articulation of, and detail orientation of Legacy mixed with like the size and feel of Reaction. Okay. So we're calling them action figures right now. So we'll have more information about it later, but it's a way to combine that really strong elements of both lines, and we're going to debut that with our Game of Thrones series right here. There's going to be a wall play set that comes with an exclusive Tyrion, and what's really cool is you can actually display all of the figures on that play set, so you can get the whole set and show it off.
It's got like the little foot pegs all over it. I see, like very vintage feeling.
Absolutely,
I feel like.
Absolutely, and we'll likely do more depending on how this one does. But the response so far has been really positive, so cool. I can definitely see it.
The articulation counts around like 9 points on those. Is what I think I read.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's really going to appeal to people of fans of both Legacy and Reaction, I think it's going to be a really cool experiment to see how it does.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you guys looking into maybe expanding that into other licenses and properties as well?
Absolutely. And the only reason we don't have more information about it or more things to show is because it's such a new idea for us. So there's going to be more in the next year. This is just what we can show now. And we'll have more information about when you can buy the wall play set, when you can buy these figures with our next announcement of Game of Thrones stuff. So like the mystery minis and the Dorbs and all those products. So a lot of really cool stuff coming out soon. Yeah.
It's looking pretty exciting. I really like that.
Yeah.
With the 5-point stuff, are you guys doing more Reaction beyond just the Alien pack there as well?
It's still going to exist, but it's not going to have as much of an emphasis.
Okay.
Same with Legacy. Like there will still be some figures, but it won't be, like in the past, Reaction has been very extensive, and we're going to scale it back and be a little bit more strategic with it.
Okay. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, there's still a few more things that we're going to take a look at, so let's move right along. All right, so here we are in front of this really exciting display case with lots of movie properties and lots of great merchandise for that. So tell us about it.
Well, as you can see, there's a lot going on. It's with a lot of the bigger movies, like in the past, there's a lot of pop. There's Dorbs and mystery minis, but then on top of that, we're doing Mopies for Suicide Squad. We're doing a whole mystery mini set, and it kind of shows, I think, the amount of detail we're able to do now. A lot of the product design that has really evolved over the years. So take a look at that Joker.
Yeah, it's
with all
fun
the
to be able to
tattoos.
see it in the different lines too, like comparing like Katana, for example, from pop form, mystery mini form, the Mopies. It's so cool. The Suicide line, I think, is so exceptionally done with the detail. It's really exciting for us too as fans to be like, oh my gosh, that looks so cool. So you can see that with the Suicide Squad line, the Batman versus Superman, Civil War. We're excited about all these. We're excited about all these movies too. So.
Yeah.
And it's really exciting because we are able to really take a lot of these elements and then use them in other ways, like for exclusives for stores. None of the exclusives are really shown here except for, I think, the Unmasked Black Panther, but everything else is like general release. So there's going to be a lot more in terms of exclusives. There's going to be, we can do a lot more with our subscription box services because of these. So, so keep that in mind when you're looking at this stuff. We have a lot of flexibility with some of it. So there is a lot to look forward to.
Very cool. All right. So wow, you guys have so much great new stuff going on here. It's great to see lines like the pop and the mystery minis just really expanding, including all this new stuff. But it's always exciting to see the new things that you guys are putting out as well. So
It's exciting for us too as fans. So, yeah.
When we were unwrapping a lot of this stuff, we were like, "This is coming out, no way!" And like our CEO's the same way. Like everyone throughout the company is just like excited
We're
for
all
all of
fans
it.
and collectors too.
Yeah.
So it's very
Everyone has their
exciting.
thing.
Yeah.
So
right,
yeah.
exactly. Very cool. Well, Cameron and Yoko, thank you both so much for taking the time to walk us through it.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Yeah. There you go, guys. A look at what's on display here at the incredibly massive Funko booth at the 2016 New York Toy Fair.
Stay up to date with Pixel Dan at Toy Fair 2016. Follow at Pixel Dan on Twitter or /Mandalorian30 on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in to your premier source for all things toys, Pixel Dan. See you again.